What's up, YouTube? In this video, I want to tell you how I made it through 10 years of probation and some tips on how you can complete your probation or parole without any technical violations. So I'm sure you know, if you've been to jail or prison, people will tell you that probation or parole is a trap that you're going to violate and they're going to put you right back in jail or prison. And many people who say that have a good reason to believe it's true. Lots of people go back to jail or prison for very minor technical violations. I'm sure you may have heard of Meek Mill, the rapper. He has a very famous case of this for riding a dirt bike. Right, he was popping wheelies on a dirt bike in Philadelphia, got pulled over, and they sent him back to prison for riding a dirt bike. So it's a really terrible situation, but I'm going to help you not do that. So here's some basic tips. And you're going to think they're corny or square or whatever, but here it is. This is how I did it. And hopefully this will help you if you are on probation or parole and trying not to go back to prison. So I want to start by saying, get super organized. If you are not using a calendar on your bedroom wall or on your refrigerator or on your computer, please start using a calendar. When you get on probation or parole, there's several things they're going to tell you have to do on a weekly or monthly or bi-monthly, whatever basis. So if it's paying restitution, doing community service, paying child support, drug tests, just reporting in person, whatever it may be, put those things on a calendar so you do not forget them, and put them somewhere where you can see them. Like I was saying, I use a digital calendar. I'm on my computer every day because I work online. But if you're not on your computer often, put it on your wall in your bedroom or in your living room or on your fridge so that you see it, you will not forget it. The next thing I would say is start doing things early. So anywhere you got to be that's important, be there 15 minutes early. Like everyone's always running 15 minutes behind. You have to run 15 minutes early. And you'll get amazing results from this. If it's a job interview, show up 15 minutes early. If it's your probation officer, show up 15 minutes early. Like whatever you have to do, show up early and you'll almost never be late. And it also shows a lot of initiative. Like part of probation and parole, the secret is like convincing them that they don't need to worry about you. And as soon as they know that they don't need to worry about you, they stop thinking about you. They're not going to show up to your house as much. They're not going to drug test you as often. They might write off your community service hours before you finish them. Whatever it may be, they're on your side once they know that you're taking that initiative. The next thing I would say is community service. If you have any community service or restitution, bang it out as soon as you can. When I got out of prison, I did 14 months, and then I had almost 9 years of probation after my incarceration. And they gave me 400 hours community service and over $3,000 restitution. And I took care of all that the first year I was out. So my second week out, I found a place called Volunteers of America. I asked them, can I do 10 hours a week? They said, yep. I did 10 hours a week for 40 weeks, and I knocked out 400 hours community service right away. Like I had 3 years to do it, but I did it in 40 weeks, which is less than a year. And I can't tell you how much like stress was off my shoulders when I didn't have any more restitution, no more community service hours. Life got a lot better. My probation officer was super impressed, and he stopped bothering me. Really, after I did my community service, my restitution, and I was always on time, he just realized like I don't need to worry about this guy. He's on top of his shit. Like I'm going to worry about the people who are showing up late, the people who haven't done any of their community service. Like those are the people he's going to drop in on. And he's going to end up giving them a technical violation because he dropped in on them and they got caught high or they got caught doing whatever, you know. So those are some good tips. The next thing I would say is do something. I mean, you know, you might have a job. Let's say you work at McDonald's. Let's say you work at McDonald's, but you could sign up for community college and get Pell Grants or student loans. You could take an online, learn how to write software online. Do something and then tell your probation officer about it. He's going to see that as, oh, this person sees something better for themselves. Your probation or parole officer, he or she may think, this is amazing. You know what? I'm really rooting for this person. I don't want to ruin their life by sending them back to jail or prison because they're trying. That goes a really long way. So these are just small tips that I believe can help you, but these are things that I did. So I was very organized. I was early. I did my communication and my community service and restitution very quickly. And then I also got into college and I did well. And once I had told my probation officer about all the stuff getting into college, doing well in college, my ambitions to start a company. He was not going to violate me. He saw how hard I was trying. And that's really the secret to it. Even if he did catch me with weed or I didn't pay something, he would do what he could to help me because he saw I was trying to help myself. And I know a lot of times it's hard as someone who has been to jail or prison to think that your probation officer would ever support you, but they will. I mean, you just you're at their mercy. Show them that you don't want to go to prison. That's the gist of all this. But basically, I completed all of it. I actually got off early. After about 7.5 years, I requested early termination of my probation. I wrote like a 2-page letter explaining all the stuff I had done, and they terminated my probation. And it's been great ever since. In fact, I want to tell you my company, honestjobs.co. There's a link below. You can go to it. Honest Jobs is the nation's largest second chance employment platform. If you have a criminal history, you should please create an account with us. You can create a job seeker profile. Even if you're not looking for work right now, help us out. We have over 7,000 formerly incarcerated job seekers in America using our system right now to find jobs. We have jobs from over 275 companies nationwide. And I would love your support if you would please create an account and tell your friends or family about the service we provide. Also, you could tell them about our YouTube channel. And if you haven't already, please subscribe. Let me know what your probation or parole officer story was. Did you have a technical violation or did you complete it all the way? Let me know if you have any other tricks or tips on how to complete probation or parole successfully. Until next time, peace.